I feel like once you start judging people, you become less effective as a lawyer. And so I feel that Judy doesn't judge the people before her. She looks at the facts, she looks at the law, and she applies it. But she's not judging you. Judy is one of my best friends, and I've known her for over 40 years. I was actually Judy's camp counselor. So I was going to college, and my mother told me to get a job, and I lied about my age. I told them I was 18. I was actually 16, and Judy was 15. And so we got to be really good friends. When I was her camp counselor, stayed friends. So I'm a retired lawyer, but Judy and I never practiced together. However, I was the person who moved for her admission, which meant a lot to both of us.
Well, first of all, Judy who? No, Judy and I met in law school, so we were a class of '89, so we've known each other for a lot of years. Then Judy was chief judge of Metro Court when I applied, and we became co-workers or co-judges at Metro Court. She's always been the same. She's always been high energy, and she's always been very intense, always wanting to do the best and see the best that she could do and the best in people.
So I met Judy probably when I first got on the bench in 2004, but by then Judy had already been a judge for what seemed like forever. And I got to know her then, but I really got to know her well when we were both chief judges. She was the Chief Justice on the Supreme Court, and I was the Chief Judge on the Court of Appeals. What struck me when we were both chiefs was how like-minded we were. It shocked me. I didn't know her very well, but both of us had this passion for expecting the best of not only the courts we were on, but for the judiciary as a whole. And from that moment on, we worked really well together, and I learned so much from her.
To me, Judy isn't a celebrity. Judy is my friend. She's my very good friend, and our families are close, and we support each other. When my parents died and I had to take everything out of their house in Belen, Judy actually cleared her entire Friday schedule from Metro Court and came down and helped me pack. That is a good friend.
First and foremost, I think people don't realize that Judy is really caring. She really cares about the courts. She really cares about people. And as a Metropolitan Court judge, that's where she wanted to be often, because that's where you make the biggest difference. With Metro Court, there's a lot of redeeming qualities, because that's where a lot of rehabilitation can occur. When you get beyond that, it's sometimes about punishment, and it's not so much about rehabilitation. So Metro Court was really about making a difference in the community, and that's what Judy wanted to do, is really make a difference in the community. She cared about the employees. She cared about the courts generally and the court's reputation. She was just an incredibly hard worker and intense as far as work goes. And you can see that she's a perfectionist, and she has to be the top in the field.
Judy will do anything for anyone. When I speak of generosity, I don't mean just that she gives people things. She's generous with her time in a way that most judges are not. And I think, I think of stories about her on the Metro Court, and the amount of time she spent, especially she was on the criminal bench, the times that she spent with people who came before her. You know, they stop her on the street, mothers, daughters, sons, and thank her for what she did for them when she was a judge on the Metro Court. That's generosity.
She generates that same kind of camaraderie and understanding and appreciation with her staff at the Supreme Court, who just loved her, and then the Metro Court staff loved her, and the balloon crew, we all love her. She's a really effective leader and creates a really effective team. Right. I know that that's what she's done in the legal community, because during her tenure on the Supreme Court, I went to a number of events with her, and I saw how much she was respected and liked by the staff, not just her staff, but the other staff members at the Supreme Court.
I can think of another time when she was actually leaving this dinner, I think maybe 2 years ago. And she got to the intersection of I-25 and Lomas, and there was a car wreck. And somebody else from the dinner had been rear-ended. She stopped her car. It was 10 o'clock at night. She was alone. She stopped her car. She got out to help, waited until the ambulance got there, and then told the person, take my car. I'll just get an Uber and go home on an Uber. You know, not many of us would do that. That's the type of person she is.
We all have our days, we all have our moments, and Judy could be tough, and the defendants felt that she could be tough, the attorneys felt that she could be tough, employees felt that she could be tough. That being said, when everything was said and done, the attorneys always thought she was fair, the defendants thought she was fair, and employees always thought she was fair. And then when Judy left as the chief judge of Metro Court, the employees would have come up to me and say, we miss Judy, we want her back. So oftentimes you didn't appreciate all that she did until, you know, she had left or gone, because no one knew how much she was actually doing.
Well, my favorite thing about her is her sense of humor. She is hilarious. And I encourage anybody who doesn't think she's funny to go spend a little bit of time with her. And she directs all her humor toward herself. She makes fun of herself all the time. So that is one of the things that I just absolutely love about her.
Something you may not know about Judy is that she is a dedicated golfer. And she takes it very seriously. She tries her best, and she's tenacious. One time we were golfing at Inn of the Mountain Gods, and she had to hit a shot over to an island, and it went in the water. So she did another and another. Finally, I said, Judy, just stop, you're not gonna do it. We can drop over there. And she says, no, I've got this. And finally the fourth ball went in the water, and she agreed.
I think she's so deserving of this award. I can't imagine why she hasn't gotten it a whole lot earlier. What Judy has done for this community, for the judiciary, you know, she's so passionate. And it's not that sort of abstract or academic passion that people have. Hers is on the ground. Everything she is passionate about is geared toward making a better place for the people that we're serving in this state through the judiciary. And her passion extends to her life as well. She has a very rich life outside of the judiciary with friends and hobbies and things that she likes. She's the complete package.
I guess my favorite characteristic of Judy is that she is so caring, and she really wants to see other people succeed. It's not about her, it's about others. There's no question that you can't find a better person or candidate for being celebrated as a distinguished UNM Law School alumni.
I wasn't surprised that she was being honored at all, because I think she is a wonderful friend, one of my very best friends, and but I admire her so much as a person, because, as I said, everything she does, she tries to do to the very best of her ability, and she doesn't give up.
Judy, I am so happy and honored that you asked me to speak for you today. I can't think of a better person to get this award, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. You really do deserve this.
And Judy, I just wanted to tell you that it's a true honor to be your friend, that I have the utmost respect for you. I always have. No one works harder, no one works more diligently than you do. No one deserves this award more than you, so celebrate it, enjoy it. Good luck.
Judy, I am so delighted to be able to talk about you and to talk about our 48 years of friendship and how much you mean to me. And I want you to enjoy this honor and know that there's so many people that support you and are so proud of you. Love you.